Good morning. How are we all going? Look at that. The sun has just bleached me out. How are we, people? You're probably at work, on your way to work, getting up, going to the gym, or you could still be cozied up in bed and watching this live stream. Whatever it is, good morning to you all. And maybe it could be a good night, could be a good afternoon from wherever you are around the world. So whatever it is, hopefully you're having an amazing day. So I'm going to be holding this quick live stream just to send out love and appreciation to all the people that have really stood up and wanted to do something with their lives. Yeah, all the people that have they've contacted me and said, "Look, Liam, you know what? I've had enough, and I want to do something. I want to make something of myself." Chris, good to have you on, bro. Absolutely love you and the support, and you know that this is going out to you, you know, and everyone else. You know, obviously, I'm going to give it to everyone knows how they've been. You know, how they've been vibrating and acting, so they all know, and that's what it's about. And I'm just so excited and so happy for everybody to see everyone's transformations and to see everybody stepping into their power, and more importantly, knowing that you deserve a better life. And I am in that much, you know, in that much gratitude and in that much appreciation. And yes, don't get me wrong, I'm in appreciation for all the people that have contacted, all the people that are seeing the value in what we do. That's obviously, you know, otherwise I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing, because if no one found value in it, then, you know, you wouldn't, like, you'll go, okay, then I'm not helping anybody, and that's not fulfilling my why or my purpose. So I want to really thank people, strangers, you know, to really open up and become vulnerable as well. And a lot of, hey Ilana, awesome coaching call yesterday, very proud. And there's another one right there, you know, to see her step into her power, to bring all that energy into one place. It's absolutely really exciting. And the support I get from my team as well, you know, the support I get from Chris, the support I get from Ilana, you know, Maddie, Elaine, Fida, everybody. So thank you for leading the way. You're a true juggernaut. Thanks, dude. I used to be called Juggernaut when I played football. I don't know why. Maybe it was the fat head. So that's funny. So for the people that have been reaching out, and obviously that are strangers, that have, you know, we don't know each other, for you to become, you know, for you to become vulnerable and for you to reach out and say, look, this is where I'm at, that is absolutely massive. And for people to you know, to lay all the cards on the table and to say, well, look, I need help, I need to change, that is the biggest step right there. Because what that shows is that you're putting your trust in another, you're putting your trust in yourself, and you're like, well, you know what, I do deserve to be better. I'm going to get rid of that, you know, that false negative, oh, you know what, I can do it myself, I've got this. Or you let someone else listen to you and you've gone, you know what, I'm going to surrender to this, I'm going to surrender to this interaction, or I'm going to surrender to this process, and I'm going to put in and become the best version of myself. And you know, it's really great. Even, you know, there's so many women that are reaching out, and look, it's so vulnerable and so scary for a woman to reach out, especially to a big ugly buffhead like me, and say, look, you know what, I've got this going on, I need to change that, I need your help. And you know, and I really respect a lot of the stuff that you guys share. And Jody, how are you, my sister? We'll get on that call later today as well. And for people to be able to share that is that you know, that takes balls, yeah. And you know, ladies, that, you know, of course you got no balls, but that takes a lot of courage. And I really, and it's getting exciting, because it seems like the human, you know, the humanity, part of humanity is starting to wake up. All the people that I've been coming in contact with, it really seems that people are starting to believe, people are starting to actually action and do what they do. And that's what it's about. So I want to, you know, for the people that are finding a way, for the people that are always, you know, and don't get me wrong, you know, we've still got a lot to work with, because there's a lot of people, you know, they throw up the excuses, they throw up this and that. But what I'm telling you is, you're still going to have that pain. If you give an excuse, or if you know, if you don't find a solution, you're still going to be in that pain. And that's the pain that you have to go to bed with. That's the pain that you have to live with. So people, you know, and all the people that are coming to the 2-day workshop, You know, we've got all the team flying in from all around Australia. You know, we've got people that are coming in from interstate. Some of the old Beast Mode boys are coming over from Adelaide, which is going to be great. Some of them are coming over from Queensland. Obviously, we've got Chris, Alana from Queensland, or up the top there. We've got Maddie and Feeder over from Perth. Who else is coming over? And then we've got a lot of the Melbourne crew as well. So, you know, and you know, it would be great, Elaine, get your ass over from Greece and get over here. You know, you got all your brothers and sisters here. So yeah, it's really exciting that people are really starting to go, you know what, it's my time to shine, because there's enough pain. And by you stepping in your power and you saying, you know what, I want to change, you're actually disrupting the pattern. You're disrupting it's like the negative ripple effect, yeah? And it's so great to see that, because everyone else is doing pain, everyone else is doing, you know, scarcity, everyone else is doing judgment, backstabbing really well. And the world it's in that pain game, and they're doing it really well. But to see you all stepping into your power, stepping into your, you know what, I'm going to step into my love, I want to step into my greatness every day, it is really, really honourable. And I'm just going to see where I'm going to park here. Is that a loading zone? Just give me a sec, guys. I just want to have a look at this. I'm on my way to have another flotation, so it's going to be awesome. All right, we should be able to rock it here. All right. Hey, good to have everyone on. Looks like we've got the whole American lineup. What time is it over there? Just let me concentrate for a second while I park my car. Where's the sign? Cool. Awesome. All right. There you go. Everything is live. So we're gonna park where we can. So yeah, I'm about to go into it's 7:15 dinner time, because we've got everyone on. So that is that is absolutely amazing. Oh, it is too. So we've got, let me get this right, Jody, you're from, Joy, I should say. I keep calling you, I'm obviously looking at Jody. Jody's from New Jersey. We have my sister Deborah from Memphis, and Joy, California, if I'm right. So that's if I've got that all sorted. So I really want to send out a lot of love this morning. I really want to send out a lot of appreciation to the people that also have come into connection with myself and wanting to, join forces and wanting to be a better part or be a better version of themselves. And I really honor that, because it gives me, I know what we do is great, and I know that it's helping a lot of people, and I don't need any other people to say, well, what you're doing is great, for me to know that we're doing it, because, you know, we're getting the results, and it's constantly changing my life, and it's constantly, you know, it's kept me so safe. But Joy is in New Jersey as well. Oh, cool. And it really gives me a lot of hope, and hey Deborah, how are you, my sister? It really gives me a lot of light and, you know, understanding that it's so great to see you guys coming together and just really wanting to look at this now. We've got people from all around the world that's on, you know, Melbourne, all around Australia, you know, different parts of America, and that's exciting. And there Chris goes, flotation tanks, definitely going to do it when you're there. Yeah, and that's why I'm going over there today as well, Chris, because I'm going to be speaking to Kai, who's my boy, who owns a few around Melbourne, and he's looking at doing a talk. And that will be really cool. So he's going to hold a talk regarding the flotation tanks, obviously in Melbourne, and the benefits from it, and he'll be giving people really good discounts. So all the people that are going to be in Melbourne, make sure you get there. You know, we're going to be talking about obviously incorporating what I do with the flotation tanks, which basically magnifies the whole experience. And yeah, and then the exciting thing that I'm still in negotiations with is that Alana goes, Bali, did you hear our voice message? Make shit happen. No, I have to get a, yes, that's right. You sent it to me last night and I've had so many messages to go through. Plus I did that video. And what I wanted to ask everyone as well, I did a video last night, and it was a real strong message of getting my message out, or getting our message out, where we're going, you know, and our goal is to be the #1 transformational space in Australia. Yeah, the #1 transformational space in Australia, not just, and we want to be respected from proven results activity. Yeah. So it's not because it sounds good or whatever, you know, it's just a cool thing to do. No, because we've got the most wins on the boards of changing people's lives, saving people's lives, and just, you know, getting the result which people need. Not what we need, what people need. So if you can share that video, and I said to everyone that's on there, if we can keep sharing that video each day, and then each day what we do, you share it in the morning, you share it at night, and each time you share it, you tag 50 people in it, that will really start to get it out to a lot of people. Because what my message was, that I've been getting a lot of messages from strangers, and this is the real thing that really got me emotional. That you guys heard about my story, and I'm actually not far from that, from what had happened about the guy coming up to me. I got on the phone to his wife. She was going to commit suicide. I stopped her. He called me back in tears. I thought she'd commit suicide. He said, thank you, you stopped her. And I ended up having a coffee with them last week, and yeah, it was just to see her there, and just to know in my mind that I saved that lady's life, or whatever. You know, she didn't do it, but she was gonna, you know, just to get her out of that. So but what I'm going to tell you guys, and this is really heart to heart, that a lot of the things that a lot of people have been contacting me, that, and you know, we think that people are okay, and people put the facade on that they're okay, but they're not. So many people have been reaching out, said, Lee, because of your video, because of that YouTube, because of this, because of that, you've kept me strong. Yeah, you've kept me strong, and you've kept me going on, and you've kept me to be that person that I need to be. And something clicked in my head. You know, I saw one video, then I watched another, I went on your YouTube, and then we just kept going, you know, just kept going over. And I get messages like that a day, honestly, 2 to 3 messages that, oh, Lee, you know, thank you. And they write me so much, and it's pain. But then at the end, we have this breakthrough. And that's something that's special, people, because if we are saving lives through getting messages out, or saying one word, or putting up a post, or whatever it might be, then that's, do you know what I'm saying? Then that's something that we really need to get out there. And my message today, as you already know, because it's been going on for 15 minutes, but just keep going and keep loving yourself, keep shining. You do not need to look for any external, gratification, or am I doing the right thing? You do the right thing for yourself. You do the right thing for you being the person that you need to be, yeah? Because what I say, if you keep putting enough pressure on a stone, it turns to a diamond. And that could be your life. At the moment, you feel like your life is a stone. There's no movement. It's very heavy. You can't get through. But if you keep putting enough of the right pressure, it doesn't need to be forced pressure. It can be easy and effortless pressure. Then what will happen is that will end up turning into a diamond, because through the powers above, you know, if you're religious, God, the universe, or whatever, the more you keep putting that energy out there, the more you keep, you know, just forcing, that's not forcing, the more you keep giving the flow, your life, the outcome, the situation will end up transforming into a beautiful, you know, into a beautiful masterpiece. And that's the truth, because you might have to go that way, then you might have to go that way, and you might have to go that way, you might have to go that way, you might have to go down, up, but eventually, you know, if you're like water, if you're flowing, you'll always find a path around. So remember that. And you know, the terminology which I was teaching the team, when we were above a river, when we're at the beautiful cliffside in the jungle in Bali, that's be like a river. You know, as Bruce Lee says, be like water. You know, you see the teacup, you become the teacup. But a river, and I noticed this because I went down to the river the first day I got there, and what happened was that, you know, the river, some days the river flows very strong, yeah? Some days the river will flow, you know, you see it was really high because it was rain, but it's still flowing. Some days the river it wasn't really that high, and it was low because obviously, you know, it was quite dry. So for all these processes of that happening, that it kept flowing. And even though that there was, you know, that there was these big mountains and rocks in the, you know, in the water just kept going, yeah? And we experience, I'm just reading what everyone's saying, no looking back, brother, we are family, alone we are unique, together unstoppable. There you go, I love it. Oh, cool. We need to both get to, you're more than welcome. You know, ladies, I'd love to speak to you on the phone. Obviously, Jodie's part of our team already. I'll be speaking to her today to organise a plan. And Joy, I'd love to speak to you as well. You know, come over in August. You're more than welcome, and we'll make that possible. Team Beast Mode, the #1 team in the world, and that's what we're aiming at. Because one thing I want to teach you all before I go in is that we can just see in front here, and we just do 1 day, get 2 days, 3 days, and we actually forget why we're doing it. We actually forget where we're going. And I've done that because I create so much and there's so much going on, and you actually start to forget, and you're like, okay, hold on a minute. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I here? And what you need to understand, that you need to know what's the bigger picture, what's the end forecast, know where you're going, then work your way back, yeah? And because, you know, you can get up, it's mundane, okay, I'll go to do my SP, I'll do my journaling, fuck, all right, off to work, or maybe off to the gym, okay, coaching calls, all right, I have to diet, you know, or, you know, you choose to, and it becomes mundane, so it becomes meaningless activity instead of creating moments and experiences to your end goal. So once you know your end goal and you're getting excited about that, you keep visualizing that end goal, visualize, and then you end up working backwards, and that keeps you really hungry because you know that you've taken your soul and being is at that end point. It's already there. You can see it, you can feel it, you know it, and then you work backwards, and then all you're just doing is just filling the spaces for time and space to meet up. And then it's magic, because normally we walk through life like that. What am I doing? I'm not too sure. Am I ever going to get there? And if you feel like that, it will get sticky and you won't be able to get there. Ascending, that's exactly right. So get excited, people. You know, obviously you American people are more than welcome to come over to the August retreat. Let's organise it. Let's get it happening. At the moment, there's 4 people ready, rocking for that. I'm going to keep it quite small and intimate so we can have enough interactions with everyone, because if it's too big, people get lost. You don't have enough attention. And the 2-day workshop I'm really excited about. So, you know, like I said, if you've got a daughter or son, someone that needs to come, Chris, we need to speak to your beautiful daughter, need to speak to Debbie's daughter as well. Anyone else that you know that you want to come, let's start getting it in. Let's start sorting it out. We don't want to leave it to the last minute either. Like I said, the first 20 tickets are going to be discounted. And for the people that are going to be coming to the workshops, we'll be getting $1,000 off a retreat or the True Authentic Reality or something like that. It's just to say, well, they've made the effort to come to the workshop, so then we'll give them $1,000 off one of the higher end opportunities. So that's going to be really cool as well. All right, I'm going to jump in the flotation tank. I'll let you know all about it later today. Tonight, family, at 7 p.m, True Authentic Reality family. We'll see you in the private group tonight. No sharing that. And everyone else, I'll be speaking to you throughout the day. So have an awesome day. Sending you much love and appreciation that you guys are being and becoming the best version of yourselves. Keep striving hard. Keep pushing through. Know where you're going. Work backwards and be in the right environment. And that is a recipe for success. Thank you very much, guys. Have an awesome day. You know who I am. I'm losing my voice. Take care. Have a great day.